Mass layoffs, job cuts, recession, inflation, economy. Okay, we got some. Getting into some news today. We're going to talk about these mass layoffs. I hope you guys, before we get into all that, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I surely did. I got a lot of work done, and I also had to readjust my sleep schedule. I got some good sleep last night, finally. After 3 or 4 days of being up overnight, I corrected it. It was brutal. If you get knocked off your sleep schedule, you got to force yourself to stay up to correct it. It was brutal, but it's back on track. That's why I'm available to get up and give you guys some great stories. Now, 2026 in any quarter of the year, this the beginning. It's a lot of layoffs, a lot of people losing their jobs. And we got some videos today. We'll get into it. And also some jobs, the top 10 jobs that are currently in high demand. I'm going to post some of those. And at the end, I give you some commentary about how I feel about these layoffs. So let's get into these videos, y'all. And we're going to start it off right.
It's been a weird, a lot 24 hours. Yesterday I ended up getting laid off from my corporate job. I've been with them for 14 years full time, 15 years counting my internship. So my whole career was there. And honestly, the company hadn't been doing well, but it was almost a surprise in the mere fact that they were finding options to kind of move people around. And, going into it, I had this intuition that it may happen. And so I did a bunch of Googling and TikToks to see when you go into those meetings, what you should be prepared with. And actually it helped me significantly going into that meeting. You only get a certain amount of time, and normally, with those, sometimes it's 5 minutes and you're done, and then you get cut off. But I had prepared a long list of questions asking things, and I'm still waiting for my contract and everything to see all the details. But basically they cut me off right away, right after that meeting, that I had to have my HR person call me on my cell phone because I couldn't call. All my teams had stopped. But I'm kind of going through the motions. It's been really odd. Yesterday when it first happened, because it happened in the morning, I kept looking at my computer trying to do things on it. I'm you're not supposed to do anything. You are officially laid off, and it was effective that day. And now that it's been 24 hours, still I'm gravitating towards going back to my computer and stuff like that, because that's all I've known for the last 14, 15 years. And I don't know, it's almost a surreal moment that I was talking to my best friend, and she's honestly, she's this is good for you, because you would have never left that company. You've always talked about leaving. You've never been happy there. This is almost a bittersweet type of thing for you. And I totally agree with her. But the motions and stuff like that going, it's feel good, then don't feel good. Feel good, don't feel good. So it's going to be interesting the next couple weeks, kind of what conspires in making that transition and everything. Because I honestly don't know what I'm going to do next. I don't know if I want to go back into corporate America. I don't know if I have enough money to take a little break, or what I can do and stuff like that. So I figured I would document along, because I've kind of enjoyed seeing others and kind of building a community off of it, because I think a lot of people are in this end of corporate America and getting laid off because of the atmosphere. So I figured I'd just jump on, and then, like I said, I gotta look up all the stuff about unemployment and all these things. There's so many factors you don't even think about, that I figured I would kind of document my process. But I don't know.
I don't think you ever can be prepared for when you just lose a job, especially after 14 years, almost 15 years. Ooh. And that's what you've known, but you got the experience behind your name, but it's still just brutal to hear. And like she said, do I have enough money to survive it? That's why it's important for us to keep some funds on the side. So when you get these surprises and these unexpected expenses and some life-changing events, it don't hit you too hard. That's the main thing you gotta look out for. I try to teach that all the time, but it's like, do you really want to go back to corporate America? That's how she said she felt after all this time. And somebody in the comments said, going through the same thing. 29 years. I had a week to wrap things up. Wow. But definitely surreal, scary, and exciting at the same time. 29 years. And they like, it's bad when you have to let somebody go that's been there that long. The company's doing very bad. Somebody wrote in my comments, these layoffs ain't new. No, they're not. But they're still devastating. Still a surprise to many.
Okay, I royally screwed up on my health care. So I'm officially laid off in the beginning of January. And I signed up for healthcare.gov January 1st because something happened with my password. I couldn't get in the end of December when I decided to join. Apparently, I am only covered until, well, starting February. So I paid my premium thinking, oh, I'm paying my premium January 1st. I'm going to be covered January 1st onwards. Not the case. I guess the rule is it's 15th. If you have to do it before the 15th or sooner. If you do it before the 15th or sooner, if I signed up December 15th, I would have been covered January 1st. Did not know that. So I never really lapsed before. So this is quite a conundrum for me because I had to go to the emergency room and I had to find the cheapest place to go to because I'm paying out of pocket now. And now I'm scared to like drop into an ER and just have them bill me.
I've been paying out of pocket. It's no benefits on YouTube. We don't get health insurance over here. I found a doctor that charges $150, and every time I have to go is $150. Whatever's extra, I have to pay out of pocket. I let them know coming through the door, I'm out of pocket. I pay out of pocket too. We don't get no pensions over here where I'm at. So I definitely feel you. You got laid off, and now you got to pay out of pocket anytime you got to go to the doctor. Wow.
Because I don't know if things are changing where now medical bills are going on your record, if you don't pay. So I wanted to pay just in case that bill kind of went into effect. I'm not sure if that did or not. Anyway, not the point. So if you guys are being laid off or you have to get healthcare.gov, make sure you do it on before the 15th if you want to get covered. Do it because now I'm not covered for January and I have to figure it out. I gotta stay healthy. So if you're sick, don't come near me. Don't you dare come near me. Okay, bye.
If your coworker just got laid off, please don't ignore them. Please don't not message them because you're like, oh, I don't want to trigger them, or oh, I don't want to upset them because I still work here and they don't. Go message them. As someone who was laid off, I was very surprised by the people who did and didn't message me. Just because someone's laid off doesn't mean they don't want to hear from you. If anything, they want to hear from you. Their day has just become wide open with time. Especially if you guys work closely together and you talk like multiple times a day or multiple times a week, for you to just go radio silent. I know in my heart people did not reach out to me. Some people did not reach out to me because they didn't want to trigger me or upset me or make, flaunt in my face of like, I'm still employed, like, good luck, girl. I loved hearing from my coworkers. I actually still have a group chat with my old marketing coworkers from 2 jobs ago. If you have just been laid off and you feel like no one from your job is talking to you, especially people that you talk to every day, honestly, reach out to them because they might just feel awkward. They just might feel awkward. They don't want to trigger you or, make you stress out or remind you of the job that you just got let go from. So it works both ways, but I think honestly it's more on the people who still work there to reach out to the person who just got laid off. So I've learned that over time. I think when I was young, straight out of college, in my first job and we had layoffs, like I didn't reach out to anybody. I was like, I don't want to trigger them. I don't want to upset them. I don't want them to be like, who's this bitch thinking she knows everything? It's not like that. We're humans. We're people. We talk to these people every day. And just because they're laid off doesn't mean they're like, we should treat them any differently. Okay.
Man, she telling the truth. It's comforting when somebody contacts you and reach out and show some type of concern. I know. I just went through this little thing with me being on a temporary layoff, if you want to call it here. And the people that reached out to me and gave me words of encouragement, I appreciate you and I love you guys for that. But it's always important when somebody try to be there for you when you going through some of the worst things job wise. It's very hard to lose your job. Very stressful. And sometimes you just need that friend to reach out and be there and care. People don't forget that. And they also don't forget when you didn't do it. So she's right about that one. Guys, reach out to your friends if they've lost employment. See how you can help in some type of little way.
Happy New Year. I just got laid off. That's never happened to me before, so I guess new life experiences, right? If anybody has any advice, it'd be great.
I really hate those videos where the women are in tears because they just lost their job. Right now, I put together some news articles. Number one, it says sluggish hiring closes out a frustrating year for job seekers. This is from Washington AP. Now, sluggish hiring last month closed out a year of weak employment gains that have frustrated job seekers, even as layoffs and unemployment have been low. Yes, it's frustrating because people are looking for a job and it's very hard to find one, and you're trying to get in where you fit in. And sometimes you got to take you some little gig work and occupy your time and do something while you're waiting for what you want. That's my suggestion right now because it says employers added 50,000 jobs in December, nearly unchanged from the downwardly revised figure of 56K in November. The Labor Department said Friday the unemployment rate slipped to 4.4%, its first decline since June from 4.5%. In November, a figure also revised lower. Job seekers are having a hard time finding employment. I've had people tell me that I've been looking for a year. It's been 8 months for me. I still can't find anything. So the real news is the people in the streets that's commenting on how frustrating it is for them. But I put a list together of the top 10 jobs that are hiring right now. Now, number one, you got AI engineers. Build AI models for complex tasks, medium 3.7 years experience. AI is a booming business that's flourishing right now, and you might want to get into that lane if you're available to. Number two, AI consultants and strategists. Plan and implement AI solutions. 8.5 years experience. Wow. Remote job. Number 3, new home sales specialists. Yes, they building a lot of homes. So if you can get into the lane, a home specialist, or you're already in the lane and you're looking, that is, there is a lot of employment available for you. Number 4, data annotators. Label and review data for AI training medium. It's a lot of AI jobs out here. Number 5, AI ML researchers. Design and test AI algorithms. We see what lane is popping right now. Number 6, healthcare reimbursement specialist. Manage billing claims. Median 8 years. 42% remote. 68% female. Number 7, strategic advisors and independent consultants provide specialized guidance. That's number 7. Number 8, advertising sales specialists. Sell media space. They are hiring. Number 9, founders, launch and grow business. And number 10, sales executives, lead sales teams and strategy medium 8 years, 2% remote, 3% hybrid, 19% female. This is the fastest growing jobs in the US right now. Definitely AI. We got like 5 AI on that list. Along with cybersecurity, that's a top job that's in search of employment. So sometimes you got to change to what you're doing, your field, to get in something more popular. So if you're looking to do something for AI, you might want to make a move. It's that's what's going on right now. The future, robotics is taking over big time. And sometimes you can't beat them, join them. Right? If you are facing job loss and you got some tips that you want to put down there in the comments to let other people know how to survive these layoffs, because all you do is make sure what I would do, not all you do, what I would do is make sure you always got some money stacked aside for rainy days. Stay optimistic even through the storm. It's going to be all right. And allow yourself to grieve with losing the damn job that you had. It's just a job. Don't let it ruin your whole everything. Right? And even through the storm, if you get down, you can bounce back. It'll be okay. Shit happens. It really does. And it's life changing things happen. And we got to be there for each other, stick together through the good and the bad. Let me know what you think down in the comments. We have some Southern Economist merch down below if you're interested in getting the truth. Don't get sugar coated, because I just speak the truth over here, try to give y'all what's going on, the real facts, and help in any way that I can. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Tiffany Rose, and thank you for watching today. Keep your head up, keep your eyes open. Always keep your eyes open so you're aware. So when things like this happen, you know how to handle it better. That's what I try to tell people over here on my side. So if you're gonna hear that a lot from me when I make videos. Keep your eyes open. That's like my signature saying. Cause like I'm always like, be prepared when SHTF, when shit hit the fan, be prepared. I mean, you can't be perfect, but being prepared helps. Having some extra food when your grocery bill get cut helps. So if you lose a job and it take you 3 weeks to find another one, you didn't starve the 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Or you had some money put aside, and so if you had a couple of tires that blew out, you had that tire money. You know what I mean? That's what I try to implement on my side. So I'll see you guys later. We're gonna play the song. We didn't play the intro song. We're gonna play it on the end. Let's play the anthem, the Southern Economist. The truth don't get sugar coated. We go survive through all these storms. We really are. And I'll see y'all till the next time. I'm out.
True don't get sugar coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern economy, hit that light. Make sure you subscribe, real talk, real true, real life, we go survive. I got my eye wide open, but when the markets hit the ground, you got them pockets wide open. When them dividends come around, oh baby, just hit that like, subscribe. I might teach you a little something about how to make $1 out of dime. I'm a real prepper, stockpiling before the shit hit the fan. I only trust in God, I don't depend on man. True don't get sugar-coated, we keep it real and we keep it rolling. True don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground. Southern economy, hit that light. Make sure you subscribe, real talk, real true, real life, we gon' survive. People talking about job loss, big corporate layoff. Folks losing their home and their car, it feels so off. We like to prepare so we not looking lost. We always pay attention, stay woke at all costs. True don't get sugar-coated. Keep it real so you know we gon' be speaking on it. Got the latest headlines on what's going down. We keep our eyes open before it all hits the ground.